I'm the underdog with the heroic heart. I'm Eric Jones Jr. I have to keep pushing for my kids. If I give up, what's that leave them with? Nothing. I have to understand that it's bigger than me. That it's not about me when I wake up and go to work. It's not about me when I'm reading to educate myself. It's not about me when I'm practicing my speeches. It's not about me. It's about my family.
Hey, you're now tuned in to Underdog Talk. I'm your host, Eric Jones Jr., the underdog with the heroic heart, and I have conversations with successful underdogs. And today I have my man, Art Mitch. He's Mr. I Am. How are you doing today, sir?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good. Can't complain, brother. Glad to be here.
Yeah. I'm glad we got the technology in store. I think StreamYard, Wi-Fi, something going on that's trying to block me. But hey, my shirt say, not today, Satan. I ain't going. We gonna get this under. So yeah. So before we get into our conversation, today's episode is brought to you by Christian Dewan Clothing Line, and that's my son and my clothing line. You get 15% off if you use the promo code Underdog Talk. Underdog is spelled UNDERDAWG. Use that and you'll get 15% off. ChristianDewan.com. Yes, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. So I got my man, Mr. I Am, and we both work in the school system, and we deal with y'all badass kids. I'm gonna just say that. I ain't even going sugarcoat it. Some of y'all kids is bad. He live in North Carolina, I live in Indiana, and kids is bad all over. So is this your first year in the school, like doing what you've been doing, or you've been doing it for a minute?
Well, yeah, this is my first official year in a classroom setting. And man, it's an experience, bro. It's an experience. Like I'm a support behavior specialist for exceptional children on fourth graders. And man, when I tell you, it's a job. It's a job, bro.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Man, like
so this your first official year in the classroom. This is my first official year as a teacher, like a head teacher. So I definitely. So when you that first week. Your first week in the classroom, how did it go for you?
Man, that first week, it was a bit challenging. I promise you. The very first day I got in a class, we had to restrain a dude. We had to restrain because I got a blue card, so we work with behavior kids. So we got to do whole restraints. So the very first day, they do a fire drill. We had to restrain the kid. We put him out to the ground. The first day, hold on. This what you about to go do? This what you about to do all year, all school year? So I'm like, man, and as the days go by, the first week, I'm like, yo, I'm learning everybody. I'm seeing what that behavior, what they're going through. I'm like, man, what did I sign up for? Those are my thoughts.
Yeah. So I used to work in special education, so I know about the little techniques that don't work. That they got you doing them technique. Who them work on? Them work on some babies. Them ain't working on these strong kids that nowadays. I know about the little train. I know, it don't work. So my first week being at a new school, and I look different. So I always gotta go through, why are your arms like this? So I go through that for the whole first week of the school year with kids. Now my class, most of them came from parent teachers, so they saw me. They 5. I teach kindergarten. They ain't really on that. They like, all right, cool. We got a male teacher. We got a female teacher. Bet. All right, he funny. Okay. My class was cool, but when it came to the other kids, it's like, who is you? How you think you gonna talk to me like that? And it's like, I'm a teacher. Who you think you is? You a kid. These kids, and at my school is K through 12. So we see like the middle schoolers and the high schoolers on the bus time and stuff like that. And it's just, these kids, it's like, that's what we own all year, that we just going to be disrespectful. We just going to be bad. Like, so how many males are at your school? And then how many black males are at your school?
Bro, so literally, man, it's only 6 males as me, teacher I'm with, Mr. Martin, Mr. Hunt, So 6 males and four black.
Okay, I guess that's a good number out of the 6, but just 6 males. So in elementary school, it's me, my bro, he's like the facility director and transportation, so he's not in the classroom. You got a counselor and you got some other teachers in like 5th and 6th grade, but just black, not mixed, none of that. I'm the only full black male in elementary.
Oh wow!
Except for the gym teacher, me and the gym teacher, we got a mixed dude, and then we got a dude. I think he's like Arab or something. I'm not for sure. He's somewhere. He's different. So when K through 3 is mainly like the hallway I walk through. So them kids, they don't respect them women at all. Like they show no respect at all. So I come through, I don't even yell. I just look at them. You know you're doing some dumb stuff. Why you doing that? I ask them, I'll be like, you like getting in trouble, huh? Why you say that? You always in trouble. Like
exactly.
I don't understand. And I look at kids nowadays, it's like, would you like somebody to talk to your mama like that? Would you want somebody to talk to your daddy? Because if my kids heard how you talk to me, they putting hands and feet on you. Like is kids down south, is they disrespectful too? Because kids is disrespectful these days. I don't know what's the problem.
Man, I don't know how Indiana, but little kid down south really don't care. Calling the female bees, snatching from them, cussing them out, you can tell what to do, all kind of stuff, man. Had an incident last month where one of the kids was messed with a girl, so she told her mom. So mom came to the bus stop, started fussing. Man, her was beating up my bus. I'm like, yo, for real, yo. I'm like, man, that joke, man, it got me, Kevin. When he said that, I thought about my daughters. So I quickly got them and then realized, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing. And I had to put them to the ground, man. The dude like, yo, put them in a hole, put them in the right hole. But they just like, they don't care. Though. Like, you 10, 11, call them women bees as grown moms. So I mean, you tell your mama the same thing then. And it's like, they kept like, they ready to fight, they ready to cuss you out. They don't care. They really, literally don't care about the males or the females down here, man. They don't care. And they try to try us. Get off of me, get off of me. I bet. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We got to get them because at first I like, I know my strength and my temper. I don't want to go too hard, but my teacher like, yo, nah. That's you got to do that. Let them know because they're gonna try to try you because you knew. I bet you don't try me no more. I got to tell you, Eric, man. Had one of the guys, man. He was the main one that I heard about last year. That was terrible. So yeah, I want him. I can't wait for him. So he had an incident when he got mad. And I went to grab him, and this cat man pushing back to get up on me. Boy, I said that cat, I said, go quick, boy, and had to the wall. But my teacher said, yo, don't worry about it. He'll never do it again. He know you're playing. I said, yeah, you got to do like that because they're going to touch you and try you every day to see how far you're going to go. I said, if you let them run over you, they got you. Not Mr. Mitchell.
I definitely have been. So basketball, I play basketball. You got the boys out there. Oh, you can't play. You can't. All right, come on, get on this court. So I beat a kid, right? Beat him the day before. He I think he like the point guard for the basketball team. And we talking, they play it's called two ball. It's basically where two people, it's 2 versus 2, but you shooting a 3 ball. So me and the high school gym teacher, we beat 2 of the players on the team. So I'm like, bro, why are you talking? I beat you yesterday. He get mad, he talking crazy. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Then he like, oh, your arm short. He's saying this as he walking away. I walk, what you say? What's good? What's going on? What we doing? That's how we rocking. You being that disrespectful because you mad. So fast forward, the center, this joker, 6'5", good 250, we hooping. He's starting to talk trash. He think because he that big, I'm talking trash with him. And then he like, how old are you? I'm gonna go get my dad. Go get your dad and tell your dad what you're doing, talking to a grown man like that. And if your dad a real man, he gonna jack you up rather than come at me like, how you gonna talk trash? You big as all get up, and then I talk trash. I'm gonna go get my daddy. Man, if you don't sit your big soft And sometimes though, I definitely have gotten incidents where I forgot I was a teacher because these kids be disrespectful.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Who you? So incident happened. I teach kindergarten. One of my kindergarten, she rough around the edges though, like like she rough. So she get into it with a third grader, and the third grader, I guess she was bullying her. So I'm talking to both of the girls because I know my girl in my class. I'm like, you might have started this. Let me holler at Shorty and see what's going on. Her brother come up. You know, I don't look like a teacher. I'm short. I dress younger. So he like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, nah, man, I'm just talking to her about a situation. I'm a teacher. Bro, who is you talking to? I'm a teacher. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, and then so he walked away or whatever. And another dude's like, man, he's just like that. Like, you got to just be cool and walk away from it. And there's been several teachers. But after I did that, it was one more incident. I checked him. He walked across the court when we was having basketball. I said, boy, if you don't get off this court, you done lost your mind. And ever since then, hey, what's up, man? What's up? You good? And sometimes you got to put them in a hole. Yeah. Tell them how it is. Because if you don't, they'll walk over you. And women, like most of the women in my school are Caucasian. And, you know, they talk to them all crazy. And some of the kids bigger than them in elementary school. So they kind of afraid of them and stuff. And it's like, I just don't get it. I don't get it because when I was in school, I was bad, but I wasn't talking to no teacher like that. Because if she told
not at all, bro, not at all.
My mama would have beat me up. And like you said with Buddy on the bus, I wish somebody would have said that to my mama. My mama would have beat the brakes off him and told his mama, I beat you up too. This is what your son did. And I don't think we got parents like that. We don't got a village no more. Where go ahead. No, go ahead.
Everybody want to be friendly. That's my girl. That's not my daughter. That's my sister. I let my son know that we can cuss it out together, smoke together, play together. Nah, that's your daughter. That's your son. Act like one. Because if you don't, they're gonna know that the reason why they're comfortable cussing at us, because they're comfortable cussing at home. The reason why they're comfortable saying what they want to say because home, because the mama they don't care. And I saw her talk to one of the teachers the other day. She said this year she's disappointed because this is the most lack of support we ever had was parents. No support. They have like little wars somewhere. No parents. They have like little thing. No parents. We call the parents. Oh, but my daughter said that my son said this. I need to leave him alone. What? Do you know what your son and daughter do at school? Do you understand what's going on? What happened? But no support. They want to be friends with their kids. Discipline, man, because they're young. Because they don't understand how important it is, man, to be that parent, that step parent. Because the kids, they're scared. Someone's scared of the kids, but y'all don't get that. So like it don't make no sense why you going allow your child to do what they want to say, what they want to say, and you the parent, but you doing the same thing. So there's no support, bro. None.
You right on that. It's not like when you have little events. Some kids don't show up, 1 or 2 kids from the class, their parents ain't showing up, you calling, you trying to tell, hey, your man's is bad. Okay, you don't want to listen. All right. Then, why is this great? I tried to tell you a few weeks ago what was going on, but you don't want to listen. Like, and like with kids, my daughter, she a senior. We could be in the car. I listen to some of the music she listened to. If something come on and I'll be like, oh, whoa, what is that? And she instantly turned because it's the respect for me as her parent, not that, oh, Dad, you listen to it too. No, it don't got nothing to do with that. I'm a parent. Like, no, I was scared. I'm still scared of my mom because she might shoot now. She a fight back then. She might shoot now. I don't think she fighting. But that's one thing. I was never afraid of anybody else in the world but my mama. And it wasn't like she was beating on me or nothing. It's like, I don't want to disappoint her because I don't know what this crazy lady gonna do to me if I mess up too bad. And it's like you can't be you can have fun with your kids, you can have conversations with your kids, but you still gotta let them know I'm the parent. Like when your kid's young, you playing and then they accidentally hit you because they think, hold on, you forgot who I am. Don't ever do that again. Let me remind you who I am. Exactly. And I remember my son, we was playing. I said, boy, you done lost your mind. He like, oh my God, yeah, I'm your daddy. Don't cross that line. And parents don't do that, or they're not involved. It's like, why wouldn't you be involved in your child's life? Like, why wouldn't you be involved in your child's education? Okay, you might not have got an education, but they can. Like, make sure you own your child. Or some parents, it's like your child play a sport, but they can't never get a ride. Why? Why did you let them sign up? What you think the coach?
Exactly.
We supposed to Uber them. We supposed to make sure what? No,
Yeah.
Listen, if I signed up for a sport, my mom was like, "You better make sure you get there and get home." But these kids,
exactly.
I can't get dropped off. I don't got a ride. Uber. What are you talking about? It's 2022 Uber.
Yes.
Like if you old enough, you can Uber.
Exactly.
Like make sure you get into practice. Or the excuses they get. Well, my mom, what? You didn't tell your mama you had practice? You what? Or your mama know you in a sport and you can't come to practice because you gotta what? If you don't bring your brothers and sisters, they better sit down and we gonna practice. Like it's a different time from when we was kids and then now. Like I definitely don't understand that. So when you're in the school, how do you as a black man impact the students in a positive way? Not necessarily having to check them, but what kind of stuff you do with the kids?
Well, I do want, man. Basically, I give them real talk, man, because at that age now, man, they about to transition to middle school. So my job as a teacher now, as a black teacher, to help your young men understand. Look, you might go to middle school. It's different now. Because what the program down here is, it's called SBS. Their goal is to get out the SBS program to get a general education classes. So that means they're on a point system. So in order for them to get to the general education classes, they got to do good. But they're not doing it. I tell them, look, you might go to middle school. They ain't playing that stuff here, man. Middle school, you don't get out of school. You don't go to reform school, whatever they call it, transition school, where you're going to be bad school. But I teach you real lot. Look, out there, they don't care what color they don't care who you are. But in here we do. So it starts in here to show you how to get better out there. No, but your character gotta change, your mindset gotta change, who you are gotta change, your language gotta change. Cause out there, you cuss this cop out, they shoot you. Out there, you cuss out the wrong person, they fight you and they go shoot you. So you gotta change it inside of here. So you take what out here and go out there with it. That's what I do.
Yep, I love that. I do the same thing. I'm more of a jokester, so I joke with the kid. I roast kids because I want kids to be comfortable with me. So when I do have to have a real talk and really have to get on them, they ain't like, man, get on my face. They like, all right, Mr. Jones, I'm listening to you. Because it's like you said, you got to let them know. I remember I had a talk with two middle schoolers. It's the first game of the season. These jokers couldn't play. They was the two best players. Oh, my grade. Oh, I got in trouble. You supposed to be a leader. They don't care. I'm like, look at your color. Soon as they seen you got on this jersey, they on your head. Anything you do, it don't matter. The smallest thing, you on the team. Oh, he was doing this, and they was like, all right. They play. I think they've only got in trouble maybe one more time, but they couldn't play that first game. They didn't play every other game. They didn't won every other game. They made it to the championship. Don't know if they won, but just me talking to them and letting them understand, like you in elementary, I'm in elementary. You gotta let them know early, because it's like, dang, bro, you in this class, you can't even go to regular class. Like, exactly. So you can't go to, like, you already kind of almost setting yourself up to go to jail and prison and do stupid stuff because you can't even hang out in the regular class. Like, bro. I don't be understanding these kids. Like, they love, like, some kids like to get in trouble, but I think some of these teachers gotta get more culture. Now here, like in Indiana, you got more Caucasians in the school system. Some of them cultured, most of them not. It's like you as a woman yelling at him, he don't fear you, she don't fear you, and you yelling. They hear that at home. That ain't gonna work. They're gonna be like, all right, whatever, roll their eyes, cuss you out, whatever the case. It's like you gotta talk to them in a firm voice and let them know, hey, this ain't what we do. Like, help them out. Like you said, like, hey, you wanna be successful? All right, go ahead and cuss people out and see what happens. Because you could cut, like you said, you cuss the wrong person out. Yeah, you might not make it home.
That's true, yeah.
Because you cuss me outside and I'm off the clock. Hey, what's up? Don't talk to me like that, brother. Yeah, exactly. Don't hey, little sis, don't do that. And it's like, we have to figure out, and that's why mentor programs, that's why different programs are good. And I think in schools though, they got to get more black people in schools. Like, it's majority black kids in schools, but they don't have nobody that look like them. So if you're listening and you're a male and you like kids, do something in school. It don't matter. You ain't got to be a teacher. Just go help. Do something, because kids need people that look like them.
Exactly.
Kids need us, people that look like them, in the schools to help them out. Because when you don't see people that look like you, you ain't really whatever. I ain't got time for you. So what is your long-term goal? Are you in the school? Do you want to stay there now that you in the school? Because it's different when you're a parent. It's different when you go visiting, go speaking. But when you actually work in the school and see how it's ran, how do you look at school now?
Man, I understand. I understand, bro. Cause like, man, I used to wonder why I wouldn't get the emails, wouldn't get the call. I know why they got no time. No, I'm saying they got no time, man. It's all over you talk to, man. But just being in there, man, it gave me a greater knowledge of those kids and where they come from, the culture. I was so when I first started, I was like a bus monitor. Cause don't lie, bro, the kids I got are so terrible. They gotta have a bus monitor on their bus.
Yeah, same here.
Even picking them up and taking them home. So I did that for a few. I look like the environments they're in, the neighborhoods they're in, the schools, like kids live in different areas. Like some of the kids used to be homeless. Some of this, so it gave me a greater sense, an urgency, man, do something better. So my long-term goal, really, man, I want to just teach maybe 2 years, but I want to be able to take what I got and I already have, create a curriculum around SEL, behavior management, and be able to open up more programs in different school systems, man, mentor programs, even the SBS program, they're able to help them kids work through their problems. Because a lot of schools don't have an SBS program out here. They need somewhere to go with it at the process. They need somewhere to go with that when they're going through something to talk to. They need a black male role model in their face, telling them what's right, what's wrong, but also having fun with them and showing them what's real. They need that. So my goal is, man, to talk about transitioning. Talk about transition, also have a program and curriculum where I'm able to go to the schools, man, teaching and speaking to the different areas about what's going on, teaching staff about SEL, teaching admins about SEL, showing them this can be done, giving them the data that I got from a 2 years of teaching, what happened and what could have been done. So I see myself about 2 years, man, really teaching, maybe early in that, man, however God flows, man, but doing that, man, because I like teaching, man. But I know my passion there. I know what I want to do. So my goal is to get my foot in the door. Now work it and how I can do it.
Yep, I'm the same way. Like I've been in the school system going on 6 years next month, and like you said, it's different when you're actually in there. Because I started off as an assistant in special education, did education, went to preschool. That was a whole different ball game, and then now I'm in elementary. And it's like working in the schools, you see and you notice, like you said, it's some kids with some fucked up situations, man.
Yes,
like as kids,
yes.
like, and then they come to school and we expect them to learn. We expect them to focus. They hungry. They ain't ate since yesterday at lunch.
Yes.
Lunch was at 11 o'clock that day. And it's like, man, so I feel you on that. Like, I'm in the school system, but I don't want to be in no classroom. I feel stuck in a classroom.
Yeah.
So it's like now SEL is big at my school, really big. So I've been learning, okay, this is how I can come up with a curriculum. This is how I can come and help teachers and different stuff like that. Because you like when you're in the school system and you have passion for kids, you still want to be in there. But that classroom, boy, listen, I come home, I have a whole schedule of what I want to do. Them kids didn't drain me out. I'm like, I'm done.
Bro.
Today. It's over.
Me too.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be so tired, man. Like, yo.
It ain't even physical. It's mentally drained. You just drained.
It is, bro. It is, bro.
Literally. Oh, yep.
And I understand teachers now. I really do. I feel I didn't. Like, why you so tired? Nah, I understand, bro. This is mentally draining. And yo, personal development is very important. I see why. Why, bro.
Yeah, professional development is important, but they got to start bringing in boring people. Please, if you listening and you work at a school, stop bringing in boring people for us to have to sit for an hour and listen to them. Y'all could have let us do this Zoom at home in some comfortable seats.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lady that came. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't even gonna lie. So the lady, I ain't gonna say what it is because somebody listening. We was in a little small room having a meeting. It's about a program that's in a school. This lady was so bored. I literally was sitting across the table from her, about to fall asleep.
Dang.
Like, I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh. And you know, you don't want to be rude and on your computer and on your phone. So I'm sitting there trying to listen, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I get it. I get some stuff ain't gonna be fun and all that, and it's gonna be boom, boom, boom. But please stop bringing boring people in. Hey, we can come in. We could come in if you need some energy. If you need some people that can reach your people. Hey, Mr. I Am and the underdog with the heroic heart, because y'all be bringing in some boring people. And as teachers, we don't like. When is y'all PD? Is y'all our PD is on Monday after school?
I was on Wednesday after school.
See, Monday, you got Monday, then you right after school, you in the PD. It's like, oh my God, come on, y'all. And we got meet like at the beginning of the school year until I started coaching and doing after school, it was a meeting every day. Like, oh my God, like what do we got to talk about? What more? And then, like, yeah, it's a lot to be a teacher. Like, people don't listen. Whoever's over the pay of teachers, can we get a raise? Teachers should not, please not get less than 60,000 at the entry level. Teachers that's been there for years, at least 100 grand. Yeah. Because it's not easy being a teacher and the stuff you deal with. And you parents, watch who you talking to. Just like the kids that got the bad mouths, got the parents with the bad mouth. We not them teachers from back in the day. We used to listen to Nuck If You Buck. Like, these parents be woo.
I know, bro. I know. Trust me, I know.
What's one incident or situation you had to deal with a parent, and you just really had to like, all right, I'm gonna just let them win because this not gonna go the way. Like, what kind of situation happened with that?
Man, we got one girl in our class, man. When I say, man, she do tantrums every day, man. Isn't that crazy? So, like, when the teacher I work with, he'll call the mom. So we need to teach a conference because we don't do with this girl. Man, she get there, man. First of all, man, looking like one of those things with the street, high yellow wig and joint, man, coming down. So we like, we call you because you said call you for something. No, my daughter just went off. Just went on me hard. Cousin, talking about, no, you didn't listen. You be quiet. Let me talk. I'm like, okay. So the social worker in there too, the assistant principal. I said, okay, I said, okay, man, go ahead and talk. I said, I'll talk, man. But yeah, right there, boy, I was so heated, man. I told my teacher, look, let's give me a break. Let me go outside, chill for a second, because this lady right here, boy, got my temperature boiling, man, for real. Because we're trying to help you out. You told us to call you. You coming at us for what she lied about, telling you that she didn't do it. So yeah, that was one, boy. And the parents don't care. The parents are for them kids, but God, they can blow the whole school up. No, they didn't. My child didn't do that. What?
You know, little Keisha is bad. Like, you know they bad at home. Like, you know it. And it'd be crazy because, like, you can't be that naive to not know that.
Telling you, man, you can't be.
Like, we had I had a parent when I was in special education. So this is one girl that I did not like to be around because she would touch and like she would just do inappropriate stuff. And I'm like, you a little girl and you got special, you autistic. I don't want to deal with her. So I remember she would leave at like 12, like she'd leave early. So that's around recess time. She must have pooped on herself. We didn't know. Her people came for ABA, picked her up. The mama called DCS on the school because she said we ain't wiping her daughter. Listen, we take your daughter to the bathroom. We make sure she all straight before we come outside. It ain't our fault that they take 3 hours. That what they say they're gonna pick her up. But she called DCS on us, and this girl would listen. She would come in. I don't know if it was glue. I don't know what it was. Like all kind of stuff in her hair, dirty pajamas, and I'm like, you called them on us. Like let's sit down and have a talk about this, because if you really want us to be on some bull, like I really wanted to be like, hey, y'all need to go to their house. I don't know what you coming in this classroom for, but go check them out, because he had sisters and they were and brothers. Everybody looking like they pursuit of happiness. It's like, but you coming in here talking about us? No, don't do that.
Exactly.
And it's crazy, like how parents really are, and they forget teachers are parents. Like,
Thank you.
I got kids.
Yes,
I wish
you got kids too. Yeah,
I wish my son would act like your kid. I'm
man.
a rock his head right at school.
Telling you, yeah.
Right at school. That's one thing I told my son. This when he was in preschool. I said, hey, you ever act up at school? Guess what? I'm coming to act up where you act up. I only had to visit his school one time in first grade. Ain't never had to return. And I didn't even do nothing. I just looked at him and said, this is my last time coming. If I come again, I ain't talking. I ain't never had to come again.
I know that's right.
And that's the, I don't whoop my son, but I'm sure out of both of his parents, he's afraid of me more than he is his mama, because he don't know what I'm gonna do. Your kids ain't afraid of their parents. I'm sure your kids the same way. They know, hey, oh, there go dad. Okay, let me get it together. Because if mom or dad come in, it's over with. It's over.
My dad had a look, man. I know that look, boy. That look like, yo, all right, straight up, straight up now. I'm gonna take that straight up now. I'm telling you, he had that look. But nowadays, man, these kids, man, you got the body standing in the ground for that, right, man? Cause like they don't care. Like, look, I mean, who you looking at? F you, nigga. I'm your daddy. Why are you talking to your mama? I'm saying like that. And that one little girl, like, yeah, my mom don't care what I do, man. She ain't gonna beat me. Like, what? So yeah, man, it's all different breed. Back in the day, man, your mom or grandma gave that look, boy. That's it.
Listen, my mom would be in church and be sitting somewhere else and get the usher tap me on the shoulder and give me that look like, okay, this your last time. You know what time it is if I gotta come over there. And that's just like, that's how I do my kids in my class. Like the little boys, they be cutting up. I just look at them. Come on, we ain't on that today. We not doing none of that. Or I remember I was in the lunchroom because kindergarten go to the eat in the cafeteria for breakfast. So, but all the kids through, I think maybe third grade. Well, no, all the first grade and up come through. So kids, they doing commotion. It looked like it's about to be a fight. I don't know what's going on. I don't never go. I'm not walking into nothing because ain't no kid gonna accidentally hit me. I just hit them with the dad voice. Hey, they like, who's that? I didn't even have to move from where I was at. I ain't have to say nothing else. They heard, hey, looked over. I looked. They went about their business. The lady's like, oh my goodness. It's how you approach the kids. You ain't got to do all that extraness. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. And most of the time you don't. Because if the kids don't feel a connection with you, they not going to rock with you. That's where the cultural difference comes. My after school program, we might listen to some hip hop. We might crack jokes. We might be talking about relationship, whatever. Like, I just want them to feel comfortable talking to me. So if they do go through something, they can come, oh, let me go get Mr. Jones. Because I always tell kids at my old school, don't ever lie to me. Because if you need my help and you lie, I can't help you. Just tell me the truth, and I can help you if I really rock. If you rock with me and I rock with you.
Exactly.
And I don't know, man. I just don't. I be like at home, like, what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I dang near called my daughter one day, like, hey, I might need you to come up here because I can't do nothing with these little girls, and they talking crazy. Like, you might have to. I got a couple dollars for you. I know what you can do. So, and that be the crazy thing as a teacher. You should never have to think like that. Like, dang, do I need to get my niece, go get my daughter to slap one of these kids because I can't slap them because they disrespectful? Makes no sense. No sense. So, do you see yourself would you ever see yourself in high school, or are you comfortable with the elementary?
Well, I wanted to go to a high school, middle school, high school at first, but I got offered a position before I could make that man. But I do, but just, man, it should be a whole different ball game though, man. Because I'm not shooting niggas, man. It's be difficult, but my thing is, man, like you said, man, I connect with them, man. When I got there, I connected with the guys and them. So a lot of them, man, they respect me, man. They know when they act up. I got one kid, man, like I'm attached to him, man, around my son. So you do something wrong, he like this. He look right at me. He know he wrong. He be like, man, what? So I feel about, yeah, I know. I know. I remember about it. Nah, Mr. Mitchell, man, he did that. But they come to me. They're comfortable coming to me. They come to, and I like that because now, like I can stand when they know what's up. So, they have a connection. So, if it happened like that, I mean, so have to stay connection with me because, meet him where he at. So, because you don't, going that bad, like, this nigga ain't about this. They're going to be comfortable because they're going to think, he all about, he think he this and that. So, having that comfortability with him, man, really, talking to him be the same way I do with the kid. Because I said, I went to school like one day. That made me feel good when I got back. Oh, man, Mr. Mitchell, we miss you, man. And they feel good like that. Like, they really like me, you know what I'm saying? And they're comfortable when I went there. So, it just, man, it's a wonderful feeling because as a black man, and education is big. And being at the department, a lot of the teachers, a lot of the women teachers and stuff, they admire me because I came to the school and seen a change. Even the principal, they won't speak at this assembly in March for the transition to the middle school because they see the change. Like I got kids that ain't in my class. Oh, hey, Mr. Mitchell, what's going on, man? And it's my favorite word. What up, gang? What up, gang? So I come in a different way. I one girl like, yeah, you need to tell him to leave, man. Why don't you come to my class? I said, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But just the simple fact, I know how to interact with them, to have them first of all respect me, but then come to me, man, if they need help. Like I said, if you don't lie to me, if you need help, it's real. I got you, but not, I can't help you.
Yep. And it's the same thing with me. Listen, I'm bad with names. I'm new to the school. It's little girls in classes coming, hey, I gotta, because it's called a buddy room. You gotta go to another class, take a little break. They be coming to my class. Who are you? Like, I don't even know. They got sent there because they said they wanted to go to my class. Now I tell them, hey, what's going on? You good? Everything all right? Yep, Mr. Jones. Like, it's kids all throughout the school that mess with me now, and it's like, I ain't think y'all even like me. I thought I just they rock with me, and just with when I was coaching, like just being able to be transparent with the girls, like telling them about certain stuff that happened to me when I was a kid, or just to relate to what they got going on. And it's good to be able to be that person, like a father or uncle to some kids, because they don't have that male influence, or if they do, it ain't a positive one. Because then you got the kids. Oh, he went to his daddy house. Okay, my son go to his daddy house. That don't mean he going to school and acting a fool. Exactly. He come to my house every other weekend, sometimes throughout the week. He ain't never going back to school and acting no crazy way. He like, no, we ain't doing that, son. But he did. But he did when we first got a divorce and we split. He was kind of acting up, because he was trying to play defense, but it was like, no, we're not doing that. Oh, I want to go to my daddy's house. Okay, you come to my house. I tell you can't do something now. He's like, oh, I want to go. So we're not even playing that. So, like, I don't want, like, parents, you can't say, oh, he went over here or he went there. Tell whoever, wherever he went, hey, he got school tomorrow. He need to go to bed early. Exactly. He need to make sure he know how to act when he come back. I hate when parents say that. Oh, he was with his dad. So what?
They got the same routine. Yeah. So, yeah.
Same, my son, no. If you come over during the week, brother, 8:30, you in that bed. We not playing no games. You in the shower. Hey, what you wearing? Have it laid out. We not doing none of that. I wake up a little early over here than you do at home. We need everything in order. So when you wake up, I don't got none of that attitude. Hey, go brush your teeth. Go do what you need to. Okay. I don't understand that with parents. Even as dads, because if you're an educator and you got kids, you're not that great when it comes to homework and all that stuff. Because you're like, man, I ain't trying to do none of that. As dads, I know me. When it comes to schoolwork, I got to do better at checking and knowing what's going on. Not only just coming up. Don't just be that parent that only come up there when stuff wrong. Come up there when stuff good. Come up there and just check on your kid. Email, build a relationship with the teacher.
Exactly.
If you build a relationship with the teacher, I don't just text, oh, she had a bad day. Hey, she had a good day today. Hey, she did this. Oh, on her test or his test, she did that. And they like, oh, okay. So when I do send them, hey, little mama acting up today. Oh, okay. She really must be acting up because he wouldn't have texted me. Mm-hmm. So build a relationship with your parent. With your teachers. Because if you don't build that relationship, you won't understand why you might not get that email. Why you might not have remembered about the Christmas program, whatever the case may be. So build that relationship with them. So what are 3 lessons that you've learned since you've actually been in a classroom?
3 lessons I learned, man, is let's see, man, I got a lot of them, man. One I learned, man, is about accountability, man, to the kids. You know, you gotta keep them accountable because if you allow this much of space, they're gonna take that, man, to open it up, man. So how that accountability, man, really stand on them, really encouraging them. And then I said too, man, understanding their environment, understanding who they are. Because it could be something really wrong with them, but unless you sit down, actually get to the root of cause of what's going on, you never know. You can't be like, man, they been something wrong. They're crazy. Nah, they could be on the verge of losing their home, which I got one that's about to losing the home. They could be a verge of the divorce. There could be a verge of splitting up. There could be the verge of no how no clothes at home, or no how no shoes, and they come to school. So learning your students, and two, like I said, parent involvement. I got parents now that email me and say, yeah, my son could be late. He's on his way. I'd be like, okay, but let's have that interaction with the parents, the baby, the baby understand. Okay, Mr. Mitchell cares. I had one parent like, yeah, I'm so glad you're in my son's life because he's doing better. I'm saying, so having that parent involvement, man, and getting that support. So those two, man, accountability, man, understanding the environment with the students, and then having that parent involvement, man, so they can understand like we care. We're not just doing this for a job, a paycheck, but we really care.
Yep. Those are good things. What I've learned this year is teachers are human. Like being in the classroom and having to go to PD and type in grades and all that extra stuff. When you're an assistant, you don't got to do all the logistics. But when you're actually in the classroom, you got to do all that. And it's like teachers are human. Like you got to give yourself some type of grace. Like you can't be like, oh, I'm not doing what? Because you could look at me and be like, I don't know. But you go look at my test scores. Guess what? My kids is getting all good grades on that. I don't play about that. So teachers are human. And when I say teachers are human, I only told it on the podcast, but I got let go from coaching. Because I had a couple moments where I forgot that I was a teacher and I wasn't Eric from back in the day with some adults. And I had to be take responsibility, like accountability. I had to let my girls know, hey, I was wrong. I hate that I can't be y'all coach no more, but I was wrong. And they still rock with me, still in the group chat. We still talk, gave a couple Christmas gifts, all that, because they know they seen who I was as a coach. They didn't let those little incidents of people being disrespectful and me reacting change who I was. So like you said, having accountability to say like I was wrong or I forgot to put the grades in. And one other lesson is build relationships.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Build with other build relationship with other teachers, because you never, when you're a beginning teacher or you're a teacher that's been there for some years, you never know who you'll learn from or never know. Yeah, whoever, like me, when I first got there, I was handing out these little circle things, positive. I'm just putting them, here you go. Or I ordered a thing, the little stickers you put on your computer, all positive. Hey, here you go, pick one out. They like, oh, okay. Just building relationships with people and letting them understand who you are, and hey, I might need some help over here. How can I do better? But you can't trust everybody in school. I'm gonna just say that everybody can't be trusted. There are teachers that are snitches. Y'all think in the rap game?
Oh my God!
In the streets, y'all think it's snitches? Go work in a school. You'll find out who a snitch. Boy,
bro, let me tell you real quick, man. So I'm still kind of scared about this. So. I'm telling you, and I see him, and it's funny. So I'm a Mason. I'm a Mason, and he went too, but he been there longer than me. So an incident happened. So we went to the principal office about it because he a BMT behavior management. So he the one with it. If we can't handle them, they go to them to help a process. So we go. We was in when the cafeteria and something happened. I told Mr. Mitchell, man, put the tray down behind this. I'm like, hold on, dog. Are you trying to say I wasn't trying to help? Trying to do this and that? And I thought about it. I said, okay. she come to me, I'm letting know what's up because I'm not about to get played and they quit for that. That snitch quit, dog. To keep that job. After that day, I said, yo, I'm watching because he trying to funny, man. We probably cool, but what he said, like I was trying to help, and he was doing it all because they used to work together in another school. The principal kind of she didn't say too much because she knew she came here like 3 weeks ago, but she ever since her too. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you what really happened because they do right here tripping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah.
I got a snitch. They don't even know that I know they didn't snitched on me a couple times. They don't even know. Like I don't know how when I'm at a school, I always am cool with the principal, assistant principal, like people. I'm just cool with people. So people will come tell me stuff, and I ain't even.
Yep.
Somebody let me know about a situation. I'm like, dang, I thought okay. And when I tell you I was about to be a nigga in this situation, because I'm like, you have to make me lose my job for something that don't even matter. Like I didn't do nothing wrong at any of the times. It's just them telling because they being nosy and don't know that I already went and talked to somebody and they say, oh yeah, you can leave a little earlier. Oh yeah, you could go do that because I already talked to who I needed to. The people that can let me go, or the people that talk to the people that sign my check. But I was really like, I was fired up, and God was like, nope, that ain't for you to do. That's who that person is. They gonna tell regardless. So you go in there and you cut up and you act the fool. Nah, you might lose your job. And I didn't. They don't even know to this day that I know. I know. Now listen, it get to the point where I can't get in trouble because you just don't listen. It ain't gonna go the way, it ain't gonna go pretty. Like people don't understand. And one thing I never understood in a job, why are you telling if it don't affect you? It don't got nothing to do with you. Go tell, and you could get somebody fired because you want to be nosy. You get me fired. Okay. Get me fired if you want to.
Exactly.
Okay.
I had one incident, man. It was a fight, and it was fighting specials. So I broke up the fight, and it got kind of a bid. So the door was open. So I broke up the fight, and I had one of the ladies was in there helping out. So I'll get back to class when she said, yeah, such said man that she broke up the fight. So I broke up what fight? So now I broke that fight up. I did it. She said, she's telling everybody around school she did. I said, for what? I said, first of all, she had no blue card, so she broke the fight. But two, why does it matter who broke the fight? I broke. So what? You want to be strong man or somebody? Like it was crazy like dog. I saw her, and she. So I told. Well, I ended up telling. I ended up saying something. So I guess the girl told her. So that's I talked to her because she's not new. She sent it to me. But then like after a couple of weeks with her, we got cool. But just a simple fact, like you telling people you did this and that. No, I did this. You assisted because you told them to go outside. But what was the point you getting what's it called what's else we're looking for?
The notoriety for
you did it.
Yeah, I never understand that, and it'd be so mind blowing. And see, for me, I'm the only brother from K. I'm the only brother in the whole elementary, and I'm around the way kind of brother. I ain't the Brooks Brew with the suit. No, I ain't none of that. I would wear not today, Satan, and tell somebody, listen, don't come over here with this. That's why I wore this shirt. So it'd be hard for me to react on different things and keep control because it's like the other color has power because they're the other color. So you can't act your color because you might get walked out and it's like, all right. But then I'm the type of person, I'm going to say something. I don't care. I'm speaking up. I'm so glad I'm a teacher now. When I was assistant, I never could go to PD. I never could go. I'm like, y'all sending the wrong people in there. Send me in there. And now I can go and now I can speak my mind or, be like, hey, this is how we can maybe do this or whatever. So it's a good thing to have a voice, but use it to help the kids. Don't do it to be negative. Nobody want no negative Nancy and tattletale Tiffany like that. I hate that. I'm getting mad just thinking about people snitching because they do it a lot.
They do though, bro.
A lady quit. A lady quit. It didn't have all the thing to do with the tattletelling, but it's the other color. Oh my God, I can't. Nobody want to hear that, and she quit because of that. And some people, it's like I don't really want to deal with that. And you miss out on great teachers being in the school because you want to be what? You want to be known as I'm the teacher of the month. All the people, oh, they like me in the class. Yeah, the staff might like you because you kiss their ass, but if you ask the students don't rock with you.
Nah.
If the students don't rock with you, then I don't want to hear nothing.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear nothing.
They call my name. They call my name when I'm down the hallway. But you, yeah,
exactly.
That's your class.
Teachers hate when I walk by and kids try to talk to me. I'm like, don't even do it. You'll get yourself in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So, being in the school system and seeing things, going through the things, what are 3 tips that you can give other educators just from seeing what you see, how that they can help?
Oh man, definitely, man. To all the educators out there, man, tip number 1, man, be yourself. Be yourself. Don't go in there be nobody else. Act like I'm at me. Be yourself. Being yourself get you a long way. That's straight fact. Be yourself. Number 2, man, just go on. Know your purpose. Know why you're going in there. Know when you walk in that door on August 29th, September 4th, whatever. Know your purpose. If you know your purpose when you go in there, you're gonna be okay. And number 3, be prepared. No, be prepared. You never know what we're gonna walk into. Never. Be prepared. You signed up for it, you interviewed for it, but be prepared because it may not be what you think it is. But be prepared. And those 3 tips I got for y'all, man. Be yourself, be prepared, and know your purpose. You got those 3, I promise you, man. And they're gonna be preaching the cream every day, but you have those 3 your mindset daily, you're gonna further know who you are. Most importantly, know who your students are, where y'all can work it together and make it a better school year.
So when you said be prepared, you was talking to me. I'm the fly. I'm like, all right, I can do it. You know, I can. Oh, this is easy. It's been times where they came and evaluated me, and I wasn't prepared, and my evaluation didn't go too good. So it's like, all right, you need to prepare. This ain't just using your charisma and all that. Like, you actually got to teach these kids, and like, it ain't like, so be prepared, and be prepared as in with your lesson. If you know what the lesson is, you might be able to switch it up. But if you don't really know what the purpose of the lesson is, then you fail. So you definitely was talking to me on that one. So I always ask my guests for a quote. I need a quote. It could be your quote. It could be a quote you saw, but I need a quote.
My quote, man, I tell anybody, man, this is true fact for myself. Your mind matches your destiny. Anything is possible. That's it.
I love that. I love it because it started with the mind. So let people know how they can reach you on social media, on the internet, and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Everybody out there listening to the Underdog Podcast, you want to get in contact with me, reach me on Facebook, Arthur Mitchell. Reach me on social media, Instagram at ArtSpeaks82, LinkedIn, Arthur Mitchell. And for my website, for any bookings or any kind of thing, even my TED Talk up there, check out my TED Talk. And also my new book that came out, 7 Steps to Finding a Champion Inside of You. You can reach me there on www.artmitch.com. That's again, www.artmitch.com.
You sound just like me. We sound old when we say www.com, but hey, we was back in the day. But yeah. I love it. Yeah, he definitely. I'm gonna have to get you back on so you can share your story, so you can share your underdog story. Yeah, you an author, you a TEDx. Yeah, I got that's definitely on my bucket list as a TEDx like talk. Definitely. So I salute you for that. I salute you for what you do because I know you outside of just the podcast, and I'm proud of you, man. Like you're doing your thing, man. Like it's. When I see people I know and they doing something, man, I be cheering, clapping. I'm like, but it's motivation. It's like, okay, oh, he did that. Oh, okay. I need to get on my stuff so I can get there. So I salute you for everything that you do, man. You're a great husband, you're a great father, great educator, and a great speaker, man.
Saying to you, bro, likewise, bro. Definitely, man. You too.
Appreciate it. And closing words. It sounds like church, but I need some closing. You got any closing words?
I would just say to anybody out there, man, follow your dreams. You know, it's about to be 2023. If you didn't do it then, do it now. Start today, write it down, put it in your mind, focus on it, and make it happen.
And on that note, peace, one love.